What's up, YouTube? This your boy, Mr. YG82. So I just came in 12th at the regionals up in Richmond yesterday, and now I'm going to show you my deck profile. I'm running trains, so it's going to be amazing. I'm going to explain to you a lot of the different matchups I played against, as well as the tech cards that I'm using for this build. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I'm playing 3 Night Express, and I'm playing 3 Super Express Bullet Train. So of course you can combo those. You guys should already know the combos. If not, then I can go over a whole nother video with the different combos and stuff. Of course, 3 Durricane. I play Exodus in this build, even though I don't play the Shadows anymore. I play Exodus because it is an amazing extender. So let's say I'm just stuck and I don't have like 2 monsters or something like these 2. I can summon that and special that, put everything back, and still make my plays. This card right here is so amazing, clearing out problem cards, especially in the Sky Striker matchup. And it's just good overall because it gets rid of the Boral Swords and the Borlows and all that kind of stuff like that. Because a lot of times when they go on the Boral Sword, they can't game you when you got the big door on board and stuff like that. All right. So we also got the 3 Pegasus, amazing, just 1 card, rank 10, and then you can even use it on your opponent's turn if you urgent schedule with the field spelled out. So it's really amazing. You got the 1 Ruffian. You don't have to play any more than that because it's a go second deck. All right, I played a Kaiju package, so I play 4 Kaijus. Any more than that, I think it's too much. I know most of the time people will play, at least 5 Kaijus if you're playing 2 Slumber like I am. But with playing Exodus, you can just play 4 because you can recycle them. Of course, the Monster Reborns. So I'm playing 1 of this because, of course, it's once per turn, the special schedule. But it's just the fact that you have more targets now. So with the new support, you have more targets, and you actually want to bring back Dora with no materials and stuff like that because you can still put Libé on top of that. So it's really good. Of course, the best card in the deck, Switch Yard. If your opponent doesn't stop Switch Yard, you're winning. Second best card, Terraforming, because it gets the first best card in the deck. Then third best card, Urgent Schedule. If you resolve this, that's usually game. Like there's not much they can do if they let you resolve that. All right, 3 Twin Twisters to get rid of problematic back rows because you're going second. They're gonna have back rows, especially with the new Southman Greats. They're gonna have negates back there. You want to get rid of those and then just go off. Slumber is just amazing. Clears out the board, and now they're left with 1 monster. And we all know how that goes. You're gonna OTK them with 1 monster out there. All right, and I also play the Sky Striker package. So the Sky Striker package is amazing because 1, the engage, it baits the Ash, so you can resolve your urgent schedule, you can resolve your switch yard. But let's say they don't, you can get the drones and you can go into plays. Like if you have Bullet Liner and Durricane in hand, and you open and you have engaged, you now have a play because you can go into the new Earth Sky Striker and be able to actually put a rank 10 on board with just those cards. So it's pretty amazing. It also opens up a free link to play into the Cohort Genius, as well as allows you to go into Summon Sork and stuff like that, which is also amazing. For the extra deck, got my Sky Striker token, Sky Striker package. I don't play the blue guy because I'm trying to OTK. I'm not trying to use that end phase effect because if I'm doing that, I'm pretty much losing at that point. Underclock, it just, that was a last minute change. It's generic, so just in case I get the Ibli or whatever the case may be, but it facilitates OTKs, and I actually did OTK somebody with that. I just put their monster at 0 and swung over for 6K. Genius is so amazing because you can just turn off effects. So I use it in the Cyber Dragon matchup, turn off their Colossalus, and then just ran it over. They couldn't banish to save it or anything, and it was just game. Summon Sorcerer, don't need to say anything about that. It's Summon Sork. If you're going into Summon Sork, you can do such amazing plays. Of course, Mega Fleet, because it's level 10, it gets rid of problematic cards. The Spider, I didn't think it would come up, but it actually did come up in the last round, and it was against Altergeist. I just kaiju the Sequoias, and then I made this guy and blew up all the monsters. There was nothing they could do about it. Of course, one Sky Palace, that with plus Durricane, you can get rid of like 2 back row and then go into Lebe and swing over monsters for game. The Goose Off Max, part of the OTK, you just 2 top, burn for 2K, and then go into Lebe. That's game normally. And then, of course, 2 Dora for the decks that have a lot of back row, because you can just play through back row. It's just unaffected. You chain it to whatever they try to get rid of it with. Then, of course, the MVP, Lebe, because he just says, I got game. There's only one time I put him on board during the regional that I didn't get game. The first game I played against was Pen Magicians, and they put out a lot of big hitters. I actually lost that game 1, but I came back with some of my side deck and I just smashed them. Like, Drolin Lock is probably one of the best side deck cards I played. I think I might bump it up to 3 because it's just that good, this format. Ash Blossom, don't need to say anything about that. Prankatops, the one Skill Drain, because a lot of times like game 2 and 3, they will try to force you to go first, and Skill Drain just wrecks most decks. But I think I'm gonna take that out for a Widow Anchor. And then of course, 3 barriers, because I mean, there's not too many matchups that I have bad matchups against, so the barrier just covers all those rogue decks as well as any decks I might have bad matchups against. And then of course, Red Reboot. Red Reboot, you don't need to say anything about that. Stable side deck card, just like Prankatops. So that's my deck. That's the side deck. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys subscribe, like this video, smash that thumbs up, and I'll catch you next time, guys.